Funkin at Freddy's is inspired by the story and community of Five Nights at Freddy's. It started off as the Afton Full Week, focusing on the main villain. It then expanded to create a larger picture, telling a story that would fit the feel of the original franchise, with a bit of F&F spice to liven things up. With an initial teaser like this, it was already setting high standards, so I will be breaking this mod down to see how well this and everything else performed. If you enjoy this content and want to see more, please leave a like and subscribe. The art has a lot of personality. Afton's Week is styled after the Atari 2600's graphics, just like the minigames that can be found in multiple FNAF titles. Afton is quite cheerful at the start, and the backgrounds are filled with lively characters and locations. Soon enough, Afton takes Boyfriend into the safe room, a space used for storing mechanical components and other storage. His bright smile is now gone, slowly revealing his true nature. He kills Boyfriend, but Boyfriend's spirit remains, and he is not happy. Boyfriend aggressively sings with Afton, but he is filled with confidence. It only lasts for so long before Afton goes into a panic. He tries to finish things up, but the spring locks malfunction, crushing Afton's body and trapping him in the suit. Well, when we find him again, he has become Springtrap, just a mess of metal, cloth, and blood. He is more aggressive than before, but his movements are quite limited. Boyfriend is here as a phantom, just like the other phantoms that appear in the song. Nightmare is when the building starts to burn down. Those flames are animated realistically, but Boyfriend's flaming microphone pauses. With the building's collapse, Boyfriend meets Shadow Bonnie, or rather this string of letters. Shadow Bonnie is not tangible, they are nothing more than a spirit, so their poses glitch, disfiguring their body. They also cause the stage to glitch between the numerous FNAF 3 minigames. They give Boyfriend a second chance at life, and he meets MatPat, the game theorist. Everything here is in reference to him, from his poses coming from pictures of himself to the Game Theory logo's animation, although it is a bit weaker with the pixel animations. Boyfriend's final destination is Anim Dude's realm. The characters are now 3D models, based on FNAF World's art style, and the lightning surges are from his boss stage. Boyfriend's poses end their animation by returning to idle, but Anim Dude does not do the same. It is unfortunate, you know? Overall, the art and animation have a strong, purposeful impression. The soundtrack for this mod does well in playing to the atmosphere of each scenario. The menus have a ghostly feel to their ominous vibe, like a foggy graveyard in the dead of night. Celebrate is far from that, being more of an upbeat, positive song. Follow Me maintains that sort of positivity and meshes it with a darker feel, as if the situation has become rough. Midnight slows it down with a relaxing start, but as the music goes on, it pushes an unnerving feeling of mystery. There is a specific drum loop throughout the entire song. This almond break is a bass asset in Reaper and the most prominent sound in the instrumental, making it a bit repetitive. You Can't is Boyfriend's counterattack, a dark ferocity lashing out at Afton. The intensity develops over time, furthering the tension until it snaps. All the music of Afton's Week is chiptune, making it feel like the music of Atari games. And Afton's voice is the Wise Guy text-to-speech system. Salvage presents a technological atmosphere with its music. The ominous feel plays well to expressing Afton's revival in Springtrap. Nightmare has the same appeal as Salvage, except the techno and mystery are meshed together. Springtrap's voice is based on PJ Haywood, William Afton's voice actor. Umbra starts off quite calm, but it shifts to an intense, almost panic-inducing tune. Well, when you essentially double the BPM, that is bound to happen. Shadow Bonnie's robotic voice also plays to this. Just a Theory is based on Science Blaster, the intro music for Game Theory. The song remixed this music, giving it a stronger impact while capturing the feel of the channel. MatPat's voice is likely samples of his actual voice, just with some modifications. Fourth wall is the end of the line. Anim Dude is treated as an almighty figure, and his music is his boss theme, figuratively and literally. His voice consists of voice samples from Scott Cawthon, the creator of Five Nights at Freddy's. The immersion is fully fleshed out with these songs. The gameplay keeps things simple, focusing on the bass charting. They maintain a good flow, making for an enjoyable experience. UCant and Umbra push this a bit with their higher difficulty, but they still hold the same good flow. Fourth wall is a bit of a mess. The chart has the idea of where the notes should be, but they are not in sync. The vocals are set on thirds, but the chart was done on fourths. It is a shame that this is the only fault the song has. When it comes to mechanics, this mod has little. Phantom Marionette blocks your strum line in salvage, a simple, easy mechanic. Fourth wall prevents you from pausing, both simple and a reference. The bigger, more unique gameplay functionality is based on this scavenger hunt, which I might add is pretty clever. 2 songs are unlocked by special means. Umbra is found by clicking on the Shadow Bonnie plushie that appears behind Boyfriend in Nightmare. Also, once you beat Umbra, the plushie disappears. Just a Theory is locked by a code, which you can find in Umbra. Certain minigames feature a string of 6 numbers. Simply type this string on the main menu, and off you go to MatPat. This can be inputted even after unlocking it. With only a few charting errors, the gameplay makes for quite an engaging experience. The last stop is the writing that defines the mod. When first starting the game, the menu takes a look based on Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria Simulator. After beating Afton's week, it takes a look based on FNAF 3. The week shows Afton's signature killing method and gives a sense of the psychopath he is. The rest of the songs are what they are, but everything is tied together for a larger story. The only problem is that this story is not mentioned in the mod. If there is not even a clue to it, no one will know it exists. Every song also shares the same game over, referencing Help Wanted's game over. If you die in one of Springtrap's songs, he will say something after you die.
You have failed.
With each song you complete, a new character is added to the menu, creating another sense of progression. Then there are the winning icons that complement the losing icons. Even without the story, the concept for these songs are very sound. What is that sound? Wait a second. I'm not sitting here for half an hour. Where is my auto-clicker? Yes, by clicking that many times, you are thrown into Fazbars. This is not a song. This is a skit. This has all the components of a joke. Poor sprites, mash charting, a comical atmosphere, and you can't forget the song itself. He also stole your IP, so he is coming after you. That is all that I have to discuss. Here is a recap of my scores for the mod. Funkin at Freddy's is a well-crafted love letter to the FNAF franchise. It is astonishing what lengths they went to create the atmospheres of each song. Fourth Wall especially, and I would say this is objectively the best song in the mod. Feel free to share your thoughts on the mod in the comments below. Until next time. Consequences is a version 2 song. It was left in this version by accident, but since it is here, I will give my brief thoughts. This is the 4th subtunnel of FNAF World, where Old Man Consequences resides. The slow, somber song defines the scene as a terrible fate. Boyfriend is too far gone in the code. This is his punishment. It is a well-crafted song, and I look forward to seeing the rest of version 2.